Hello water signs, and welcome to your speedy reads for this month of July 2020. I hope that you're all doing very well. I am gonna still be focusing on very good news because I feel like we can all use some good news at this time with everything that's happening on a global scale. It never hurts to focus on the positive. So we're gonna be looking at areas of opportunity and of blessings for all of the signs, and the water signs in this case. And I'm going to be putting on some timestamps in the description below, so you can feel free to skip ahead to your sign. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising signs. In some months, you might identify more with your rising or moon sign instead of your sun sign. So if you do know your astrological chart, please do check those videos out for more clarity at this time. Also, because these are general readings, naturally there'll be some messages that resonate more than others, and that is normal because I am reading for a lot of different people in the YouTube community. So with all of that said, I should just make a little mention that if you want a private reading with me, you can do so by going to tripletarot.com. And I would love to read for you. You can look at all of my services and pricing over there. Alrighty, so now we're going to be starting with the sign of Cancer. Hi Cancer, how are you? Very happy birthday to all the Cancers who have had and have not had their birthday yet. I hope that you had a beautiful, lovely time and you're going to have an amazing solar return. All right, so now we're going to focus in on Cancer blessings for the month of July. What's to come for Cancer? Show me the blessings, the area of opportunity for Cancers for this month of July. And I'm going to be picking the first 3 cards of the deck. Okay, we have the Temperance card, the 3 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. A lot of 3s. All right, so with this, we can clearly see that there's going to be a lot of activity for you, either in the social sphere. It's very prominent when we have our solar return, our birthdays, that we have people that love us, that send us messages, or that we get some invites, especially for all of you who have come out of quarantine or who have the ability to meet up with people. And this doesn't necessarily have to be physically, like in the same space at the same time. It could just be, you know, those Zoom meetings that we can now have, and you can just connect with groups of people. The 3 of Cups denotes celebration. It also denotes gatherings of people that we love. Typically, this denotes friends, but it also talks about bonds, people that we care about, people that we love, people that make us happy. So there's going to be a lot of happiness to be had. Especially with spiritual connections. That's what the Temperance card denotes. For those of you that are dealing with a Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising, I do see you guys going into a new territory with this person. If they are a friend to you, this could be a business venture. The 3 of Wands denotes a new opportunity, especially a creative one, where you guys can really cooperate and work as a team in unison towards a common goal, something that's brand spanking new. There's opportunity here to be had to manifest. Now, if it's not a Sag, it's just saying your patience is going to be rewarded this month when it comes to new beginnings and attracting people that are at your frequency level. So whenever we want to manifest either friends or people that we trust, people that we love, we always want to try to attract the people that are at our level energetically, so that they're not just teachers for us, but that they are equals to us, they match us energetically, and therefore the energies can flow in a more gentle, more ease. It's a manner that's just very free-flowing, if you will. Now, the Three of Wands, for those of you that had felt a little bit stuck, a little bit not so much in a rut, well, for some of you that could be true, but the Temperance just denotes having to undergo a period of waiting. So if that applies to you, if you've been a little bit tired of waiting and hoping, for those of you that are believers and people of faith, that have been praying for a new change, for things to move a little bit either quicker or in the direction that you would like, that's what we have here for you. We have things moving a little bit quicker, a little bit more. There's more momentum forward, if you will, with the Three of Wands. It's talking about taking the new road. So I do see opportunities opening up for Cancers, especially in the work front, for new opportunities, especially in July. I want to say mid-July, it's going to be really good for you. There is a lot of activity in the sky. There's an eclipse in your opposite sign and a new moon as well. So all of these activities, especially the lunations, new moons, eclipses, they're times that kind of shake us up so that we can awaken and discover new opportunities for more abundance and more growth on a spiritual and an energetic level. So what I do see for you is that kind of leveling up and getting maybe more clear when it comes to the ideas and the things that you want to manifest. I see a lot of opportunity to connect with people that you love, like I said before, but I do see that the more you network with the Three of Cups, the easier this Three of Wands can manifest and bring that reward or that idea or that thing that you were hoping would manifest, so that it can come to fruition. So I do see a lot of hopeful energy, a lot of manifesting energy, and a lot of love and celebration to be had for you guys this month of July. So that is the end of my speedy round for you, Cancers. If you'd like a general card pull for all of the signs, so you can check your sun, moon, rising, or you can also additionally look at somebody else that you may be interested in. You can go to Instagram. I pull single card pulls over there. I call them my guides. A single card guide card, which is essentially the energies that are at your disposal. It's a great or grand summary of that energy. And I do it every single month around the midway through the month. That's when I begin doing them. And they really do correlate with the readings that I do over here on my channel. It's, I want to say, a complimentary kind of service to what I do over here. So if you like these readings, by all means, feel free to follow me over there. I would love to interact with you. All right, Cancers, I hope you have a beautiful and blessed month. Now I'm going to be moving on to the sign of Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio, how are you guys doing? I hope that you're doing very, very well. I'm going to be focusing on blessings and opportunity for you guys, because we can all use good news. The world is kind of crazy. 2020 is going to be a year for the books. All right, so Scorpio for the month of July. Let's see what's coming up for Scorpio when it comes to opportunity, abundance. What is coming up for Scorpio in the month of July when it comes to opportunity, abundance? Okay, top 3 cards. Ooh, money. Yes. The Queen of Swords, getting very clear with the 7 of Wands. You guys are going to be little fighters this month. I love it. So this reminds me of the poll that I did for you guys on IG over there, I do single card pulls, which is essentially the general, I guess, energy summarized that is at your disposal for the month that I read for the month ahead. I typically do it halfway through the month prior. And for you guys, I talked a lot about commitment and getting clear on what it is that you want to commit to. And when I see that with the Queen of Swords here, I love this deck. It's so beautiful. I got it fairly recently, just a week ago, and I can't stop reading with this deck. It's so lovely. And the Queen of Swords here in the center talks about getting clear and cutting through that BS, other people's BS, and your own, and being able to cut through the fat in your life, through the things that no longer serve, especially when it comes to the things that you really do care about. You're going to have to fight this month for the things that you want, for newness, especially when it comes to opportunity in the work front. For my working Scorpios, I do see either a new job in your midst, an opportunity for promotion for some of you, or a second form or source of income. If you've ever wanted to do your own thing, a side hustle, or something when it comes to being able to manifest finances, or something to do with resources, I do see you being able to get clear on what it is that you need in order to achieve this new work, this side hustle, whatever this Ace of Pentacles denotes. Typically, Pentacles talk about money, but Pentacles also denote anything that we hold of value. And what's valuable? Time is valuable. Our self-love is valuable. And how or whom we consider valuable in our lives. So you're going to be reassessing these things, and in doing so, and fighting hard for what you believe in and what you want to manifest. So we do have here a sense of getting clear personally. With the Queen of Swords, getting clear in your mind in either what you want to manifest, what you deem is worthy of your attention, your time, your energy, your love. Those are the things that are going to be that commitment that I talked about earlier. That's gonna be what your focus is gonna be on this month of July. And the Ace of Pentacles is a blessing from universe, from source, from spirit, or God if you're a believer. I don't judge anybody for their beliefs in this channel. And the Ace of Pentacles is that opportunity when it comes to being able to generate finances and opportunity of abundance of all kinds. So even though Pentacles, like I said, talk mostly about finances or the things that we deem valuable, like I said, self-love and your relationship with money is going to be at the forefront. So if you truly do that shadow work of how it is that you perceive yourself and what your limitations with this as a Seven of Wands here could be. So sometimes we believe that we can only manifest a certain amount of money, let's say like every month or every year. You're just used to maybe making a certain quota, a certain amount. With the Ace of Pentacles, the invitation for your sign is dream a little bigger, aim a little higher, because you can definitely expand, but you gotta work for it. You have to get clear, you have to be realistic, you have to be pragmatic, like the Queen of Swords would be. She'd be very intelligent, she'd make a list, she'd get really, really, like I said, clear on what it is that she wants. Because with so many wands here, 7 at that, which is a very spiritual number, because tarot is a combination, among many other things, symbolism, but primarily numerology and astrology fused together with the 7, and the 7 is such a spiritual number, denoting, realizing that when you come into higher alignment with your wants, with your needs, when it comes to your higher calling from your higher self, from your spirit guides and angels, if you're a believer in God or the universe or source, that's when you are able to recognize what it is, not only that you want to manifest, but where it is, in which areas it is that you need to be a little bit clearer when it comes to manifesting. So get clear, as in maybe if you've been trying to, or you have only been able to manifest a certain amount in your life, aim higher, and not just say like, I want this kind of money. Really truly be diligent on ways, opportunities of how you can achieve that, and never give up, because the Seven of Wands is a fighting spirit. Talk about Aries, that's the first sign that comes up, which is like the fighter, right? It's that representation of Mars, the god of war in mythology, of really truly putting your blood, sweat, and tears in, putting where you're like walking the walk, really. That's this energy, the Seven of Wands. So don't give up on yourself, don't give up on your dreams, but get clear and be specific. This is the kind of job that I want. This is the kind of the kind of numbers that I want to be pulling, and why? Because you are knowledgeable, because you have experience, because you're willing to work, and you are working this and this much amount of time, and this is the exact kind of money that you want in your account. Like, be really, really clear and diligent about the numbers, the finances, and the abundance that you would like. If for some of you this is in the realm of say time, if you want to spend more time with, say, family, or time devoting to a pastime or hobby or what have you, that is also something that can come true when it comes to those things, to being able to handle time and handle a lot. The Seven of Wands is, like I said, you're out there at war. It's almost like telling your boss or your superiors, like, give me more, I can take it, I know that I can, watch me. So it's a little bit defiant, and it's realizing that you have the ability and the know-how to be able to manifest. So really, really fighting, amazing energy here when it comes to commitment and truly going for the things that you want to manifest this month. All right, Scorpio, I am wishing you lots of luck with that. Lots of opportunity is to be had. Lots of, like I said, finances. You can definitely manifest that money this month, but you got to want it, and you have to be really diligent. All right, I'm wishing you a very beautiful and blessed month, and now I'm going to be moving on to the sign of Pisces. Hi, Pisces. How are you guys doing? I hope that you're doing so very well. I am reading blessings and opportunity for the month of July 2020. So let's see what's coming for Pisces for the month of July when it comes to opportunity, when it comes to blessings for Pisces. Top 3 cards of the deck. Okay, 3 of Cups. This came out for Cancer. So if you have Cancer very prominent in your chart, you might want to look at that. We have the 3 of Swords. Okay, so I see a healing moment for Pisces. Healing moment to let bygones be bygones and to truly cut cords this month. So either being able to forgive and forget other people, or it could be yourself. For either, sometimes we're very hard on ourselves when we let people into our lives that are not well-meaning, that maybe don't have their best intentions. Maybe they have hidden motives, and maybe they caught us at a time where we were very, I don't want to say weak, but we were vulnerable, let's say. And sometimes people can take advantage of all people, but I want to say Pisces, because Pisces is the 12th sign of the zodiac, it encompasses all signs. So if you didn't know that, you contain within you all of the signs. And that is why the Piscean energy is very, very giving. We have to look at your chart specifically, but in general, the sign of Pisces is all encompassing, all loving. It talks about being very selfless. And sometimes people can take advantage of our kindness or our generous spirit. I say ours because I am a Pisces moon, so I can definitely relate. Sometimes we have to put boundaries with other people, but sometimes we are our harshest critic for having allowed other people to walk over us, for not having been true to ourselves, to what we consider are good boundaries. So sometimes there is that sense of like, why did I let this person into my life? Why did I believe them? I knew better. I had that inkling. I had that intuition. Why didn't I trust myself? So you can forgive yourself and forgive other people this month, and not just in a mental kind of way, but in an energetic way. I do see a lot of cutting of cords and releasing energetically and karmically. Even if this was a relationship or situation that happened many, many years ago, 3, 5, 6, what have you, years ago, it could be months, it could be years, it could be days. It could be fresh. I do see you being able to truly move on with the Three of Swords. For some of you, especially with this Two of Cups, I do see somebody reaching out and trying to make amends and trying to come back into your life, either to apologize or to ask to be let back in. And that's going to be up to you to decide if they are worthy enough of you, if you truly believe in their words and what they say. But I do see the ability to let bygones be bygones. So if you don't forgive them and let them into your life, you could at least release that burden that maybe you held before, that feeling of negativity or resentment. For others of you, I do see a friend, because the Three of Cups sometimes denotes a friend, that perhaps you had a I told you so moment with somebody else. Like maybe you sensed with your spidey senses the witchy vibes that us Pisceans sometimes have, that maybe you sense that there was a person in their midst that wasn't good for them. This could be a friend or simply somebody that you cared for, somebody that you truly, truly love. And love doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, but it could also be platonic, like a friend, a family member, or a co-worker. And I do see them coming back and reaching back to you and saying, oh my God, Pisces, you were so right. Why didn't I listen to you? So it is like I said, an I told you so kind of moment. You don't have to make them feel that way. But in your mind, you'll be like, I knew it. And so this person's going to be letting you know, oh my God, they did break my heart. Oh my God, they did disappoint me. And it was exactly as you said it or felt it or let me know. So there is going to be somebody reaching out to you regardless. And if it's not manifesting in your life, like I said, it's just simply being able to release and let go so that you can just focus on the happiness, the joy, and the balance in the existing relationships that you do have in your life, because I do see good people in your life. So letting go of those karmic cords, those connections that maybe felt so real in the past, but they turned out to be an illusion. And that happens to the best of us. Don't beat yourself up for it. Just release, let go, and you'll soon realize that you're better off without them. All right, Pisces, that is the end of my speedy round for you guys. If you'd like an extra additional message, you can do so by going to my Instagram. I am everywhere on social media under Triple Tarot. Over there, I do one card single pulls every single month for all the zodiac signs. Typically, I start halfway the month prior, reading for the following month. And it's a complimentary service to the readings that I do here on my channel. So with all that said, I'm wishing you a very beautiful and blessed month, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.